सुनो सुनो कहानी सुनो, अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, मेरी कहानी तुम ले लो. Namaste from Arif. Hello Arif.
Hello.
And namaste from Manisha to you. Today's story is about a famous and wise king. Let's begin. Oh yes, it also has another wise man in it. Let's find out. And how do all stories begin?
Once upon a time, long, long ago.
Once upon a time, long, long ago, there lived a wise and famous king, and his name was
King
Krishna, Deva, Raya. Now, King Krishna Deva Raya, he was a very wise and kind king. But if there was a problem that he couldn't solve himself, he would call for his wise minister or someone he knew he could trust. And that was, who was it?
Tenali Rama.
Tenali Rama. You must have heard of him. Now, Tenali Rama was a very wise man, and any problem no one could solve, he could. And as it so happened, one day, King Krishna Deva Raya needed his help. One night, he was sleeping in his room when something got stolen. And next morning, when the king woke up, he saw his favorite lucky ring stolen. Now, why was it lucky? Well, it had the 9 precious stones in it. And he was happy? Happy, you think?
Not at all.
Not at all. He was furious. And he called the gods. Gods, come here! Now the gods, they came running and said,
Yes, your majesty, what is it?
And the king said, my favorite ring got stolen, and this lucky ring had to be stolen by one of my gods, you, because only you could enter my room in the night and nobody else. So the god said,
Yes, your majesty, we don't know anything about your ring.
They were obviously a bit scared, you see. So they didn't know what to do. Now, King Krishna Deva Raya said, if that is so, I know one man who can help me solve this mystery. And he asked one of his people to go run to Tenali Rama's house and call him quickly. And so the guard went running to Tenali and said,
Tenali Rama, the king wants to see you.
Now Tenali came rushing to the king and said, my dear king, whatever is the matter? And King Krishna Deva Raya said, I'll sing it to you. And so it went. Tenali, Tenali, Tenali Rama, Tenali, Tenali, Tenali Rama. Raja bole सुलझाओ ये सब ड्रामा, राजा बोले सुलझाओ ये सब ड्रामा. La 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 la. And as you must have guessed, he didn't do it singing. Obviously, he was very angry. Now he said, Tenali, someone has stolen my favorite king ring, and I know it has to be one of my gods. Can you please help me find the thief? So Tenali said, Ayo, yes, my majesty, I know what to do, just what to do. And he called all the guards to the palace, to his room, again, to the king's room. And all the guards came running and said,
Yes, what do we have to do?
So Tenali smiled and he said, Gods, I have a simple way to find out which amongst you is the thief. I will take you to Kali Ma's temple, and each of you will enter one by one, touch the left foot of Kali Ma, and come out and show me your hands. And then I will go into a dream, and Kali Ma will come in my dream and tell me who the thief is. Now, obviously, all the soldiers were scared, and they had to do it because the king had called them. And so one by one, the soldiers entered the temple, and they touched the feet of Kali Ma and came out. And Tenali said, "Show me your hands." So he went and took their hands, and he smelled, he looked, close, far, up, down, and he said to the soldier number one, "God, you may go." And the god said,
Thank you.
and he left happily. And then it was the turn of God too. And he went into Kali Ma's temple and came out after a few minutes. And so again, Tenali said, "Show me your hands." And he looked close, he looked far, he smelled, he looked up, he looked down. He did all kinds of strange things to his hands like this. And then he said, "You may also leave." And so the god too said,
Thank you.
and he rushed out. Like this, guard 3, guard 4, guard 5 went inside Kali Ma's temple, came out, showed their hands to Tenali, and Tenali said, "Leave." Now it was guard 6's turn, and he went a little bit scared into Kali Ma's temple. And after a few minutes, he came out, and he went to Tenali, and Tenali said, "Show me your hands." And so the guard said, "Here." And Tenali again, he looked up, he looked down, he looked close, he looked far, and he smiled and said, "You may also go." And the soldier, the guard, he was so relieved. What did he say?
Thank you.
And he went. Now it was guard number 7's turn, and he entered Kali Ma's temple, and he came out after a few minutes. And again, Tenali said, "Show me your hands." And Tenali again saw the hands, close, far, up, down, smelled it, and he turned to the king and smiled. "Your Majesty, he is the thief. I have found him. This soldier took your ring." Now the poor soldier, he started trembling. He knew he had been caught, and he fell to the king's feet, and he begged for forgiveness. "Oh, my dear king, I am so sorry for having stolen your favorite ring. Please forgive me." And Krishna Deva Raya, though a kind king, he said, "My dear, all bad deeds must be punished. And since you've stolen my ring, you will have to go to jail." And he was taken to his jail. Now, Krishna Deva Raya, as you know, was a very wise king. And so he said, how did Tenali figure it out? Even he was stumped. So he turned to Tenali and said, "Tenali, how did you know soldier number 7, guard 7, was the thief?" So Tenali smiled. He said,